Sairam, offering my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Baba. Sairam to all our listeners and welcome back to the Ashtottaram series. In the past 16 weeks, we have heard and understood the inner significance of the glory of the Lord described in the first 16 Ashtottarams. In today's Ashtottaram, we will look into the human personification of our beloved Baba, who is the advent of the divine. Om Shri Sai Partigramodbhavaya Namaha. Salutations to Shri Sai, who was born in a village called Puttaparthi. Let us understand the purpose of God coming down as an avatar. Swami describes the advent of an avatar in a beautiful padyam as the world is full of chaos and everybody is going to the wrong way. To correct them and bring them back on track, God incarnates. To clear this world of all impurities, God incarnates. And where everybody easily chooses the wrong path, God incarnates to establish goodness. These are the tasks God sets to uplift humanity. Swami Vivekananda says, "Do not teach spirituality to a hungry man. You need to fulfill the basic necessities for one to understand intellectual teaching. As he is the Almighty, logically, he could have chosen to be born in a time where people are satisfied with their daily needs and their basic necessities are met. He could have chosen an affluent and influential family which would provide him the resources and influence to help him in changing his surroundings. He could have chosen to be born in a place which is well connected and has good administration in order to aid him in his mission of transforming the mankind. As human beings, these choices with our limited knowledge definitely make sense, isn't it? But let's take a look on the choices that our Lord has made. Swami was born in 1926, which was right between two world wars, where people were striving hard for meeting their basic necessities. God chose such a time. Swami was born with minimal resources, like he had only one pair of clothes to wear for his daily needs. Even Puttaparthi did not have any resources. The people of Puttaparthi used to wash vessels in a small puddle which collected excess rainwater. Such was the lack of resources Swami chose to be born in. The family that Swami chose was called the Bhattarajus, who were known to give teachings on Ramayana and Mahabharata and would perform plays on it. It was a very simple family, and even if they try to spoke up, the village won't even pay attention to them. Finally, coming to the village. In India, the postal map contains each and every village and their respective pin codes, which maps the postal deliveries to the respective areas. Puttaparthi was such a village which was not even present in the postal map. The letters and the postal deliveries would arrive to the neighboring village of Bukkapatnam and once in a fortnight would be delivered to Puttaparthi. When the Lord came down, he came down with nothing. He asked for nothing, but achieved everything. The Puttaparthi that we see today has undergone a complete transformation from the 20s when Swami was born in. Swami transformed the small hamlet of Puttaparthi to a town which is well connected to the rest of the country and the world as a whole in terms of infrastructure, education, medical care, and as an international spiritual hub for the seekers throughout the world. Swami's grandfather, Sri Kondamaraju, a pious soul residing in the remote village of Puttaparthi in Andhra Pradesh, once had an extraordinary dream. It was divine and wondrous. He saw a deity of divine effulgence who, however, seemed distressed. She was Devi Satyabhama, awaiting her Sri Krishna, who had gone away to bring her some parijat flowers. Day after day passed, but there was no sign of Sri Krishna. She was distressed and tears were flowing from her eyes. It started raining heavily, but Satyabhama continued to wait, getting completely drenched. When Kondamaraju noticed her, she asked him to give her some shelter where she could continue to wait for her Sri Krishna. The dream ended and Sri Kondamaraju resolved to build a temple for the Devi. Accordingly, he constructed a mandir, but due to shortage of funds, a stone was erected in place of the idol. In this way, the commitment to Devi Satyabhama was fulfilled by Sri Kondamaraju. Puttaparthi became an abode of the Devi, and therefore Bhagwan Sri Krishna had to incarnate again in the village of Puttaparthi to meet Satyabhama, who had been awaiting his arrival. Puttaparthi was formerly known as Gollapalli, meaning the village of the cowherds. Many cowherds, along with their cattle wealth, lived in their remote village. One day, a strange occurrence took place. One cowherd noticed that one of his cows returned home in the evening after grazing with an empty udder. When this became an everyday feature, he set out to find the reason behind it and followed the cow. What he witnessed was unimaginable. A snake came out of a snake hill, rolled himself around the cow's hind leg, and began to drink the milk from the udder. The cowherd lost his temper and he picked up a heavy stone, hurled it at the snake, and killed it. Ever since this incident, the cowherd families of Gollapalli gradually declined in numbers and the snake hills multiplied all over. People believed that it had to be the curse of the dying snake. This is how Gollapalli came to be called as Puttavardhini, a village of growing snake hills. In times to come, it was abbreviated to Puttaparthi. When the second incarnation of Sai took birth in this village, in no time Puttaparthi was transformed not only into a Gokulam but a heavenly paradise. Today, this village is a prominent place on the world map and it is a place of pilgrimage for millions of people around the world.
परतीपुरी में जन्म लिया जो साई बाबा नाम है। परतीपुरी में जन्म लिया जो साई बाबा नाम है। मयूर मुकुटधर मुरली मनोहर साई श्यामा नाम है। मयूर मुकुटधर मुरली मनोहर साई श्यामा नाम है। हे शिव शंकर उमा महेश्वर साई शंभो नाम है। हे शिव शंकर उमा महेश्वर साई शंभो नाम है। हे परमेश्वर परतिपुरीश्वर तू ही मेरा प्राण है। हे परमेश्वर परतिपुरीश्वर तू ही मेरा प्राण है। परतीपुरी में जन्म लिया जो साई बाबा नाम है।